indie films the freedom to understand. How many are
Out of my head visually, like I can write it down, I can do it.
Jason Valentini, I've been out here, I live in Northville, I've been out there like 3.5 years. And out, Planet Ant is one of the places where I got introduced to improv. By the way, it's only one day.
See, into a room of creators and dialogue is going to people sharing ideas and experiences and stuff. And that's where the magic starts. And I hope that you've met someone already that you could potentially work with or something like that, because that's what the hot seat is all about. Not only do we get to see awesome projects, but dialogue is created. I'm a very creative person, and I love the collaborative process. So anytime I get a chance to meet someone new, a new filmmaker or producer or anything, I'm just always curious as to see what they're into and how we can work together. So I hope that everyone here is actually here for that very same thing. So my name is Anton Bassey. Welcome to the hot seat.
Okay, so my name is Jason Valentini, and I co-directed and filmed and edited Inside a City, Detroit Improv, that video for this showcase. I was worked with Jamin Spitzer. He's out in LA. He's one of the Planet Ant home team members, and he actually came up with the idea and presented it to me, I don't know, a couple months ago, and then we decided to actually make it come to life, and we actually shot it here at Planet Ant. We shot it on Memorial Day, and got a bunch of like the best improvisers around and good friends of ours, and we just made this thing happen. So our video was primarily improv based, and then a lot of post-production to kind of make it coherent and make it into something that we could, you know, call a story or some type of thing, and end up becoming like a mockumentary type style. So.
All right. Hey, fire! It's warm myself up on the fire.
Maybe we can eat this guy.
Oh, don't eat me.
Watch out! Move! It's so simple. Watch when you walk in, okay? Is this fire warm? Do you need it warmed up? No, they farted on the fire. No one's lit their fart before.
Well, what we've learned, literally, the only thing we've learned is how to fart in a scene.
Hi, my name is Lucy Gillespie. I'm the writer and producer for the film Asphyxia that'll be showing this evening.
I'm Alex Gasparetto. I'm the director of the film Asphyxia, and we're at Planet Ant Theater in Hamtramck. A friend of mine had invited us to the hot seat via Facebook, and I decided to submit my film to the festival, if you will, and here we are. It's a beautiful day. Really looking for some creative feedback, very creative feedback and constructive criticism from peers and strangers, people that we don't necessarily know. We're just trying to get out and meet new people, and I think that there's a lot of creativity around us, and just meeting those people and getting their feedback is going to be very beneficial for my project.
So it'll be the first time we've had a chance to watch it with a group of people we don't necessarily know and get that kind of constructive feedback. So it's exciting. The story is actually very dark. It's about a young woman trapped in an asylum. She's terrified of water, and I won't tell you why just yet, but it's a story that I wrote for my mother. I was trying to write something that would express the worst moments of her life in a more creative, abstract fashion. So it's very dear to my heart. It's really personal to us, and really excited for people to give it a watch and see what they think.
Mm-hmm. All right, cool.
Ambulance is about two paramedics who believe God has told them that they should allow certain people to die so that their organs can be donated to more worthy people. Yeah, I wrote it back in 2005 when I was in film school, and then finally shot the damn thing in like 2011, 2012, somewhere in there. Right out of film school, I didn't want to direct it right away. I wanted to make sure I actually had some experience before I tackled this particular script I'd written, because I was really fond of it. But after a few years, I thought I was ready, so I held some auditions, and nobody showed up to them. So casting was a problem for a while. Surprisingly, getting the ambulance for the film was actually the easiest part. So a few years later, I tried again, had more auditions. Again, nobody showed up. So I kind of gave up on it for a little while, and then finally, like I said, in 2011, I think, I finally decided to try it one last time, and this time I was able to find my cast and get the thing made.
My name is Charles Kennedy. I am the writer, producer, and director of photography of my film, Nocturnal Love, showing here at the Planet Ant Theater at the Hot Seat. My film, it's my baby project. It's very close to me. The film is about a young girl who she meets the man of her dreams in her sleep. And as her dreams she begins to distort her reality, she has to make a choice to stay in her dreams or stay in her reality. So film's very, very close to me. It took a lot to get done, fell apart a couple times. I actually had to do a couple rewrites, and I'm very proud of it for it to be my thesis film, and we'll see how people like it here.
Hi, my name is Amanda Sweet.
And I'm Justin Hartsaw.
And we wrote Addicted to My Hustle. We actually wrote it for a student project, and we had to do a commercial about Detroit. And it just kind of stemmed from like honest feelings, and I just found people that actually move and shake in the city, and we made something really cool.
Influencers, an unwavering passion.
I believe in myself in a way that someone who has never felt pain, turmoil, or rock bottom could ever understand.
Hello, my name is Detroit, and I'm addicted to my hustle.
This will be our first time showing it. We're looking for some feedback and some people that want to piggyback on the project. Like, we think it's a really cool idea. We could take it farther than just a class project.
Yeah, it's a 30-second spot that has the potential to become a campaign for the city, and we'd like to do that.
Yeah.
The hot seat. What I thought about the hot seat was honestly, I was impressed. Anton did a great job running it. It was professional. It was tight, and the content was it was awesome to see. And it was more than just a viewing. It was the Q&A made you kind of, we got to personalize with the creators and the writers, directors, actors, actresses. And I thought that was really cool. So I would love to see more of these, and I hope this becomes consistent or semi-consistent, because for people like me and other creatives, it's a good motivation to just get something out there and have people see it and experience it live, not just through YouTube views or something or Vimeo hits. That's what I love about this. So overall, I thought it was a huge success.
Diligent and relentless, sometimes, and it's, being a filmmaker, you have people back out of projects, at the very last minute. Some people just don't show up, or things just, go awry, but you have to keep that confidence, first of all, intact, because it can be a crushing experience, to put everything. I mean, first of all, we're all artists, so, at least one of us, or a few of us, might get a tad bit sensitive about the material, and putting it out there, so when it doesn't get the recognition, or the attention that you think it deserves, it can make you think twice about what it is that you're doing. But we also have to keep in mind that the industry that we're involved in requires our tenacity. So I hope that's just a small lesson that you gather from this, part of his story, is that he kept going no matter what. It took him to go from Ohio to come here, but he's starting to see success. So the point of it all is that you never ever quit under any circumstances. So I think that's just a testament to your story.
How, dealing with such heavy subjects like that and questioning yourself with writing it, how long did it take you to write this script? What was the process of coming to the plot and the conclusion of your script?
The original version of the script I wrote, like I said, in film school. Just kind of expanding on that simple concept. And it was actually a lot longer than it originally started as.
Tell the audience who you are.
My name is Brian Taylor.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Brian. I'm the Detroit Actors Society. We'll talk later. But, the reason I like to come see indie films because I feel like indie films, because your concept was really dope. I really liked it a lot. And indie films, and from my perspective, are kind of like how artists make mixtapes, but they don't have to like fulfill the requirements of the record label, so they can like just go whatever direction they want to. And with indie films, the freedom to actually be creative as you want to be.
If no one knows what a mixtape is, come on to me. All about it.
But no, I just like to see it. I just like to see the perspective of people when they don't have any restraints on them. So like, I feel like if you're really gonna be an artist, you have to be free to go. And I love the concept. I thought it was totally dope.
Every crevice on my face, and it was not comfortable.
I think it's ironic too, because you're right next to a bathtub.
Could have easily just did this. But yeah, that's and I'm
to suffocate, to stop breathing, and it applied directly to the piece itself and to what happened to the baby, and then what eventually how she chooses to end her own life.
I honestly felt like it wasn't going to get made because it started off as a third semester project and it ended up being my thesis film because it took so long to make and I was juggling other projects and things like that.
Jason, now correct me if I'm wrong, no, it was actually Kevin, was it?
James Smith.
He wrote and directed the piece.
Yeah, like writes like a loose write, because it was more of a concept that he approached me about, and then he wanted to make just short, just like maybe a 2-minute thing that evolved into this. So yeah, he had ideas ready to go, but this is actually all improvised, and we all did it right upstairs here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, before we get into that, can you introduce yourself?
Oh yeah. So I'm Jason Valentini. I've been out here. I live in Northville. I've been out there like 3.5 years, and I grew up in upstate New York, and then I've been out here. And then the last 3.5 years, I found Planet Ant, one of the places where I got introduced to improv and all that. And by the way, come to Mondays. It's like the funniest thing I've ever seen. It's really awesome. The talent here is amazing. And Kevin Jason, the lead in this, he's from here. He's one of the home team members involved. He's like a resident performer. And he moved to LA to go make stuff.
I had Amanda in another role, and I had to swap her out. I had to swap roles with the other girl that was in, Nicole, because her schedule was just so crazy. And I had to have the film done by December. And we didn't start shooting until October. So I had to, I'm just like, would you mind switching spots with her? She was
Might
like,
be the day before.
yes.
I'm glad you remember that.
Like, hey, did you learn all your lines? Yeah, okay, well, learn all the other ones.
Yep.
Because you're not doing those anymore. I'm like, cool.
It was, this project was.
I mean, you guys, to me, it's a very bold title. My name is Detroit.
Right.
It's a known thing that people that are from Detroit, they have this great amount of pride for the city. Like wherever you go, some people, you might see it tatted on their skin, or always wanted to be something like that. But people from this town, like, really have this large amount of pride for it. How did you all come up with the title My Name is Detroit? And why did you choose such a title?
Well, it just kind of came out. I just put the pen to the paper, and I don't know if you guys, it didn't play the first part of it, but I can recite it real quick. It was only 30 seconds. So, let's see if I can remember it. I'm so much more than my bankruptcy and my cars. And my cars, yep. It seems that my reputation precedes me. Well, let me introduce myself. I'm the movers, the shakers, and the culture creators. I am the untapped market of innovators, influencers, and unwavering passion. I believe in myself in a way that someone that has never felt pain, turmoil, or rock bottom could ever understand. Hello, my name is Detroit, and I'm addicted to my hustle. And I feel like everybody in this room can agree. All right.
We all think.
So,